Hey guys, today I want to tell you how I lost 20 pounds without going to the gym. So in September of 2017, I went back to work and I started working outside of the house, and in return I didn't go to the gym. I was still eating pretty good, but like I would come home and like maybe eat, like I would be stress eating basically. You know, if I worked 5 days during that week, I was so tired by the end of the week that I wasn't cooking and I wasn't eating the best. And we maybe had a little bit more fast food than we should, whatever. And at first I didn't see much difference. Like I did notice that I was getting softer, like I was losing my muscle tone. And like my legs, you know, definitely got a little bit thicker. My arms got a little bit thicker, but I really noticed a huge difference in my belly. When I'm working out, my belly does not get flat by any means, but it flattens up a little bit. When I'm not, I look like I'm pregnant, and it sucks, but that's just where I carry my weight. And then I noticed that like I have like athletic style legs, like I'll never be thin. But like I suffer from really, really bad cellulite, and my cellulite was really, really bad again. So around Christmas time, I was just really miserable with the way that I looked. And there's a certain picture that was taken, and I've seen myself on video this day, and I don't look as bad as I did in that picture. I don't know if it's just like how they were standing. Like they were filming up a little bit, like we were uphill, they were downhill, but oh my God, I hate that picture. And I was like, and I kept saying, I gotta do something, I gotta do something, I gotta do something, and I didn't. So I joined Weight Watchers because it was a free month, you know, try it out, whatever. So I tried it out and it was working great, and then I got to that point again. It's like I would lose 10 pounds and then my body was like, nope, not doing it anymore. So I was doing Weight Watchers, but I felt really restricted with Weight Watchers, and I've never felt really restricted with Weight Watchers, but I was restricted with Weight Watchers this time. So I did it for about 3 to 4 weeks, and I lost about like 8 or 9 pounds. So I was fine with that because I would do Weight Watchers, and then I had one night, like Jeff and I normally would go on a date night, and I would have whatever I wanted and I wouldn't count my points. Now I was going to the gym a little bit, like I maybe get one day in a week if I'm lucky. Now that it's daylight savings time, I can actually walk more, but I was, you know, maybe getting one day at the gym, but I'm like, you know, it's better than nothing. So I was earning, and then it attached to my Fitbit, and it did give me a lot of points for how much activity I do during the day. When I'm teaching, I get a lot of steps. Like today I taught, and I have 10,298 steps at like 3 o'clock. So, you know, when I'm teaching, I do get a good amount of steps, and then like the days that I'm cleaning, I get a good amount or whatever. And then on the weekends, I would kind of track, but like if I went over, I wasn't worried about it. And then I was really strict on the weekdays, and that was working fine. And I was losing weight and things were okay. And then I stalled again. And then I was having like issues like internally, like TMI, but like going to the bathroom and things like that. So I'm like, all right, this isn't working. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go back to low carb. So I was doing low carb, and that's what's working. I mean, I hate to say it, but my body does not like carbs. It just doesn't. And I would rather have, you know, eat like a low carb style of food and have like, basically I do like keto, but with like fruit. So it's, you know, super low carb, but I do fruit. Because in my opinion, me giving myself a watermelon or an apple or whatever is better than me going and getting a cupcake or a this. And normally with fruits, I can starve off that crunchy craving as well. Because like I can eat an apple that's super crunchy. Or, you know, having things like broccoli and things like that, or, you know, onions are kind of carby. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and it's been working. I go to the gym, like I said, maybe one day a week. I need to go a little bit more because we are going on a cruise, and I need to like tone up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that's what works for me, and I don't like it. I hate it, and I hate the way that I look right now, and I hate the fact that I am the way I am. So right now, so the thinnest I've been since we moved here, when I was working out like really hardcore and I really thinned out, was about 14 pounds from where I'm at now. So my goal is to get to that point by the cruise. I would really like to be at that point by the cruise. And I will enjoy myself on the cruise. I will have a good time on the cruise. I will have whatever I want. And then as soon as I get back from the cruise, it's back to reality. And I'm gonna really work hard. at this again, and just I have to learn that I do want to work and I love working, but I can't work every day. Like, I've pulled back because what was happening is I was working every day outside teaching, get home around 3. And then I was working every day until 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock between doing, you know, some chores around the house, cooking dinner for my kids, prepping them for the next day, getting them ready for bed, and working with Disney clients. I was working until 10 or 11 o'clock at night and got up and did the next day. So what I've been doing now is I've told work I only want to work 3 days a week. Occasionally I'll work 4, but I really only want to work 3 days a week so that I can have 2 full days. You know, if it's something that has to be done right then and there, I'll come home and do it for my clients. But like, I now take a few days off a week to really focus on my clients, focus on getting my house in order, and hopefully focus on getting back to the gym and doing more free weights and stuff like that. So that's how I've lost it. I'm hoping that I can lose this remainder of 14 pounds. By now it's probably actually like 12. We'll see. I haven't weighed myself in a little while. But you know, hopefully when we get back from the cruise, I won't be up a lot, but we are also going on vacation again, 4th of July week. So I'm thinking between, what is that going to be? May and June. So I have 2 more months. I would like to lose another like 10 to 15 pounds between that trip. And then we have another vacation scheduled in September. And again, so then that's going to be, you know, come back after July. So, you know, half of July, August, September, September. So 2.5 months, maybe I can lose another like 15 pounds then. And then I'll be at my happy weight. That's the happy weight I'm at. So I'm trying to realize that I don't have to work out a crap ton to lose weight and just get there when I can. And that's going to benefit me in toning up. But just really focus on staying on point, staying on track. You know, I do pretty good. Like today, a student brought me like a Chex Mix style thing, and I just took like a few chocolate chips and ate them and some raisins, and I don't feel guilty about that. Like, because you have a treat or an indulgence, don't say, oh, screw it, I'm not doing it anymore, because that's what I've been doing for so long. So, you know, I think I had mastered working out at a full-time basis, and I was doing really well. And then once September hit, I just, because I couldn't do it the way that I was doing it before, it was like hardcore eating right and hardcore going to the gym and all that stuff. I just kind of gave up, and I can't do that. Like, I don't have the body style and the age to do that anymore. So, you know, I just eat low carb. I drink a lot of water, a ton of water, more water than you would ever think. I don't have any of them near me, but I drink the big Tervis cups. So in the morning, I finish off whatever water I didn't finish at night, which is normally like half of a cup. And then I drink a giant Tervis cup of coffee. And then I have a bottle of water or 2 sometimes. And then I do have a diet soda with my lunch. And then I normally have like 2 to 3 bottles of water or like Tervis cups of water before dinner, like as I'm cooking dinner and when I'm coming home and all that stuff. And then I normally have something with dinner, like a diet soda or something. And then at nighttime, I actually drink like 4 or 5 cups of water, or bottles of water. I drink a ton of water. I can't drink a lot of plain water, so I'll alternate it with plain water, and then I'll put Mio in it. I know it's not the best thing, but it's what makes me drink water. And then every now and then, I have that cheat day. I have that where I just eat whatever I want, and that honestly resets me. Sometimes I'll be up all week and I'll have that, and the next day I'll be down like 3 pounds because that reset me or whatever. So that's what I've been doing. You know, a few of you have asked, like, you know, how are things going with that? So I figured I would do a little bit of an update video, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.